Generative AI series, and in this video, I want to talk about creating your own custom GPT. Trust me, this is the iPhone moment for this generation. This is huge. Like, this is so big that it's going to revolutionize the whole world. Just imagine every organization and company out there having their own GPTs. And if you're working in an X company, there's already an X company, but I mean like not Twitter. I mean like an XYZ company. God. So consider yourself working in a company, having its own GPT, and they can interact with another company. Although they don't have to interact anymore, the GPTs can interact on behalf of them. Imagine yourself that you have built a GPT that interacts with your university's GPT to submit your assignments or, schedule a few tasks or, even build a timetable for next week. So that'd be great. So the possibilities are immense. And different businesses out there, the social media giants, they're definitely going to transform themselves in the future. Just imagine Instagram having its own GPT and you can sort of interact with them to sort of schedule your posts. So the landscape around us, how the businesses operate, how these huge companies operate, it's definitely, going to change. So let's dive into this. Let's experiment with it. So what I really want to do, I have this data set of, Marvel comic books, MCU box office records, and different details about the movies, which phase they belong in, what's the genre, and release dates, and even the plot. So basically, I want to build a Marvel GPT that can answer, questions about a particular movie, their box office records, or even if I want to, or anybody wants to sort of inquire about a particular character. So I want this particular GPT to use this data set and, curate their answers or, bend their answers according to this particular data set out there. All right, let's dive into it. Okay, so this is our panel, and hi, I'll help you build a new GPT. You can say something like make a creative who helps generate visuals for the new products, or make a software engineer who helps format my code. All right, so what we really want to do, create a GPT that is specialized for Marvel comic books and movies. Comic book, movies, and the details around them. So what we really can do, we can sort of go here and grab all of our files and we can open them. Perfect. And let's hit enter. Okay. All right.
1 hour later.
Super excited about this. So it's great, how these, different organizations or different individuals can create their own GPTs. And OpenAI is already, discussing to launch their GPT App Stores where, different GPTs can be, listed and people can utilize them. Marvel Maven. Cool. All right. I'd really like, Captain America's shield as a logo, but at this point, I'll be happy with anything. Seems like there's an issue with generating profile at the moment. We can proceed with refining the behavior. All right. No problemo. To further refine the GPT's role and goals, could you specify any particular focus within the Marvel universe you'd like the GPT to have? For example, should it concentrate more on the comic books lore or the movies? It should be balanced. All right, this might take a while.
2 hours later.
So yeah, I was talking about the GPT store. So just imagine if you could create a GPT right now, and if it goes viral, then definitely OpenAI is also thinking about revenue sharing. So yeah, it can be huge for a lot of people. Now let's discuss what should be emphasized or avoided in the GPT's interaction. Are there any specific topics or types of information? Anything around Marvel and nothing beyond it. The GPT should excuse itself from having any other conversation. Perfect. Now, a lot of people might think that, what's the point of, OpenAI actually released a GPT Builder and it also released an Assistant API. So aren't they the same? So the answer is no, they're not the same. So GPT Builders or custom GPT would really seem fit for big companies, organizations with multiple employees and stuff like that. Whereas Assistant API is more specific towards developing custom behavior within existing application or extending them. So yeah, that's like a difference between them. All right, given the focus, how would you like Marvel Maven to respond if asked about topic? Should it provide a brief explanation of its specialized role? Yeah, that would be great.
A few moments later.
All right, it's now set to focus. Marvel focus politely redirects non-Marvel topic. Awesome. Oh, so you can see, these custom suggestions like what is the Infinity Gauntlet, who directed Thor Ragnarok, describe Black Panther's home, Wakanda. So it has also changed, some of the stuff about it. So the last statement that pops out is, how about the way Marvel Maven communicates? Would you like it to have a particular style or tone? Oh, I would love to, make it sound like J.A.R.V.I.S. Make it sound like J.A.R.V.I.S, which happens to be
Moments later.
all right.
More moments later.
All right, Marvel Maven is now updated to emulate J.A.R.V.I.S from Iron Man, combining its sophisticated, knowledgeable tone with a touch of wittiness. I love that. Before we proceed, I'd like to ask one more thing. How would you like Marvel Maven to handle clarification? Should it ask for more details if the user's question is unclear, or should it make an educated guess? Ask for more details. Because that makes sense, right? All right, is now set to respond like J.A.R.V.I.S. Would you like to try out Marvel Maven Playground? To write, you can ask for anything about Marvel. I'm here to listen for any refinements. Can we generate the profile picture now? Ah, cool. J.A.R.V.I.S style Marvel AI seeks clarification. Awesome. It seems like we're experiencing an issue with creating. Unfortunately, we can't proceed with that at the moment. All right, cool. So I think it's something happening at the OpenAI's end because everybody's creating their own GPTs. All right, clear web browsing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We don't need a code interpreter, and that'd be good. Let me try one more time. All right, so let's just preview the configure section. We have the name. For some reason, it's not generating the profile pictures yet. Might be due to the high traffic on the OpenAI's end. So we have the description, we have the instructions, we have the conversation starters. We can sort of change them or add our own. We have the knowledge data set over here. We have the capabilities of web browsing, DALL-E image generation. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and ask it a few questions. Cool. Let's start with this. Who is the director of Avengers Endgame? Okay, what was the total budget for that's new. Searching for my knowledge. I couldn't find specific information on the budgets of Endgame in the documents provided. However, based on the external sources, the budget for Avenger Endgame estimated to be around $356 million. So yeah, this is a really great behavior. So if anything's missing within the knowledge or knowledge files that we provided, it would actually go for web browsing. So that's great. So let's try a few other examples. What was the plot for Black Panther? All right. It appears that plot details for Black Panther are not available in the documents provided. However, I can provide a summary based on my existing knowledge. Cool. So, and we have all the, summary of the plot details over here. So this is cool. Let's try to drift the conversation. Henry Ford. Henry Ford, one influential figure who does not directly belong to Marvel Universe. He was the founder of Ford Motor Company. Okay. That was pretty subtle and pretty polite. So yeah, so this is how you can build your own custom GPT. You can furthermore delete it or save it, and you can share the link as well. So that's great, or you can make it public. Pretty awesome. So maybe you can sort of once you have drafted it, you can always come back to it and you can reconfigure it or add additional knowledge. So you can sort of, it's not like a one-time deal. You can keep on evolving your GPTs. So which is even cooler. So yeah, that's everything about creating your own custom GPTs. And if you have any questions, please post them in the comment section. If you like this video, hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. See what I did there? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.